Hey, all my adventurers, welcome back. For the ones who are new here, you're probably wondering why is Amanda on the bridge. For the ones who have always been around here, be like, of course Amanda is on the bridge. But yeah, this vlog is about the different hidden gems. And before we get into this right here, I need y'all to see these roads because anywhere there's a hidden gem, the roads are terrible. Right now, it might not be like this the entire drive, but a good portion of it will be like this. And this is when you know you're almost there, believe it or not. And yes, these are roads. These are roads, and this is a two-way lane for all my foreigners who are probably thinking that this is a one-way road. And no, this is a two-way road. The road is so bad. We saw a company that was doing ATV, and these are the proper vehicles, I should say, our mode of transportation that makes sense for around there. But as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to the river. Right now, I'm on my way to Spanish Bridge. Right, a very popular spot. Well, yeah, I would say it's a popular spot in Jamaica. It is in the Cascade Rainforest, right? That's what the name of the community is. And rainforest makes sense because around there is wet. And right now, when I went a couple weeks ago, it's a dry time in Jamaica, but it was still quite wet. But this is it. This is Spanish Bridge. It's in St. Mary. But first thing first is some food. Now, again, hidden gem. There's no food place around there selling nuts. You have to walk with the food. Big up my auntie, who always a fried escovitch fish. Yeah, I will walk with the time and patience bread as a true Montagonian. We have the time and patience bread. Yeah. And my aunt also made some cornmeal pudding. So this was a little family trip. We went on a Monday as well. We just, get up and say, oh, come on, we'll just do a little 1, 2 thing. Yeah. And I decided that we wanted to go down. I decided that we should go down by Spanish Bridge because I haven't been in years. All right. All right, guys. So we've made it to Spanish Bridge. Let's have some food. All right. No, the road's still bad. The road terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So I don't really want nobody really ask me to bring them around here because the road's still very bad. But I don't carry around at the river. But for me, the journey always worth the destination. So, all right, I meant to say the destination is always worth the journey. But yes, so we're definitely in the countryside, and then goat I did very prime. They were eating our food. Like if we weren't careful, they would have taken the fish out of the plate and eat it. And I've never seen that before. But anyways, this is this is Spanish Bridge, as I mentioned before. One look at the area, very, very beautiful. And there's multiple ways to get into the water, but of course, me being me, I'm gonna take the Tarzan swing to get in the water. Mama, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Send here.
Yes, man.
Full of vibes. She said, Tatia, God's on her real.
The time I say let go, you let go. You don't try to hold on to me, alright? Ready? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was just exhilarating. And for some people, they'll be up there on the bridge and they'll be crippled by fear. But for me, it's just, I just feel the most alive. Like when I do stuff like this, like the adrenaline is just like, yes, I'm alive. Like, let's go. Oh, it was so good. Oh my God. So, yeah, that's one way of getting into the Spanish Bridge. You can take the Tarzan swing. Of course, you don't have to take the Tarzan swing. And guys, of note, if you're up there and you're thinking of doing it, don't overthink it. Just do. If you're up there and you wait too long, then more than likely you're not gonna do it. And this goes for anything. If you come to Jamaica, you're gonna be jumping off of a cliff or anything like that. Speaking of jumping off of cliffs or coming to Jamaica, I should say. For those who don't know, I have a tour company, right? So that's the link right there for my website. Right, so if it is that you're coming to Jamaica and you're interested in tours and excursion, transportation, airport pickup, then you can reach out to me. Now, I know this is a hidden gem and not everybody would want to do the hidden gem tours, but like stuff like rafting, horseback riding, ATV, jet ski, whatever it is, you can head over to my website and check it out and reach out to me, and I can be a tour guide and offer transportation services, right? Now we're here with the family, as I mentioned before. It was a Monday, and may I tell them and them afraid of the water. Watch ya, shaky, shaky warrior, So there's like I said, there's different ways of entering the water and getting used to the water. For those who don't know, the river water is always cold. The river water is also fresh water, right? So it's just like have to ease yourself into it. You get me? But yeah, so after a while though, eventually you'll get used to the water being cold. But sometimes you have to wet them up, to wet them up so cause you just have to dip and make the shoulder dip dip to the level of your shoulder in the water, and you'll be fine. Also, guys, follow me over on Instagram, right? At Amanda's 876 Adventures. I'm also on TikTok, right? And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to see if I can reach the 20K subs before the year end. And like I said, it was a family trip and everybody was out. I had a little one, and me have a dip, it's a rite of passage in my family. Everybody have to come and river and I have to get deep, Yeah. Yeah, but she wasn't feeling it. She did not like the cold water. She didn't love it at all. She was so upset with me. And then there's my brother, right? This is my brother who, honestly, I just feel like, he's my younger brother. So now I'm older than me and thing. And, back in the day, I used to bother him and him listen, it's all right, I still get back revenge, because him duck me, I just cause him taller and stronger than me, but it's okay. I will get my revenge soon. Now, if you have siblings, it is with the sibling rivalry. So, yeah, that was me and this young one right here. But, again, it's all right. In time, soon come, man. It's all right. We soon get him back. It's all right. But, anyways, back to the beautiful area that is Spanish Bridge. Now, the bridge right there in the background was actually built by slaves. So most of these bridges, when you see them looking like that, is what we call cut stone, which is basically limestone that they had to, make into different blocks, and then they put them together. Of course, as I mentioned before, like a lot of slaves died building these bridges because, again, they couldn't really swim. Although immediately underneath the bridge is not that deep, but the current, as simple as you see it right there, the current can get strong. Right? So this bridge was originally built during the Spanish reign. For those who don't know, before we were taken over by the British, we were Spanish, hence the name Spanish Bridge, I like to believe. But it was destroyed and then it was rebuilt again in 1807, and this has been the structure that has been there since that time. But remember, 1807, I did still slavery times, so it's still the slaves that built it. But yeah, Spanish Bridge, I want you guys to just take one more look at the beauty of the water. And I tell you, this water is so crystal clear. Crystal clear. I had a wonderful time. I also did some ATV, but I'm going to let those clips play last. And I'm going to move straight into the other spot that we went to for hidden gems. As I mentioned, these are clips from earlier this year, trips with my friends and family. And, if you're feeling left out, no need to worry, because I have a local trip coming up. We're going to YS Falls and Pelican Bar. This is the flyer right here. So if you're interested, please send me a DM, or you could WhatsApp me. The information is on the flyer if you want to be a part of that trip. You don't want to miss that one, all right? But as I mentioned before, let's get into the other trip. Oh, guys, so today it's somewhat of a girls' trip. They're a bit rowdy in the back.
Hey! First trip of 2025!
Yes, and it's Ashley's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Right? So, she's 25 in 2025. Talk about it. Alright, so it's basically a girls' trip. The gang is here. Girls' trip. That's some of them. Alright. And we're still gonna get some more. So when everybody else is here, I'll get back to you guys. But next stop, Cranbrook River. Of course, I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm out. Alright guys, so we're getting the food. So we stop, it's Sunday, so we stop at KFC and pizza. But we stop at the one in Falmouth simply because less people are there. Plus, I personally always like to feel like I'm somewhere in the journey before we make any other stops. Right? So apparently over KFC I behave like say them a 5-star establishment. They say we can't go in there Now we swimsuit. Even if we have a cover up, they must say the cover up see through. And we can't come in. So, pizza with the one anyways. Everybody say hi. People at this day say we can't go in a KFC, you know. Look how they cover up.
All of them.
Eh?
This and this.
You feel it in there?
No, Ashley.
Really?
Did you try going in there?
No, but more just spin this. But this is also see-through. Yeah, what am I going? Alright, so the 5-star establishment there. I said we can't go in because we're in a swimsuit. You not even say it said no barefoot shirt required. No alcoholic beverage.
We ordered the KFC.
Yeah, the 5-star
Try to get ice and
establishment.
not have no ice.
You know no ice?
No ice.
Can't go on the vlog. Got them burn up everything today.
Never let me see the you must say them one of everything. Let me see them. Well like I see anything there but I'm not sure. Let me see the bread. Bread thank you.
It's done already.
Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we made it. The girls sure.
Should I walk with a bucket?
Rihanna's the first one in. Not wasting any time. Yes, so we've made it to another hidden gem. I didn't get to do the video on the road because I'm driving. So, but trust me when I say after you turn off of the highway, it's bad. As you can see, we stopped and we got food, right? I always want to ensure that everybody's belly is full before we get to some of these places because, as I mentioned before, they're hidden gems. They're kind of far off, or we go to these places on a Sunday or whenever, where the place might be closed. There's no food stop close by, so you have to, and just in general, walk with a little snack. You get me? But yeah, this is Cranbrook River or Cranbrook Flowers Garden. Unfortunately, it's a place that's actually was, I believe, sold, and now they're gonna be turning the area, having some villas and so forth up there. As a child growing up, this was the spot, and again, I haven't been here in years. So the first spot I show you was Spanish Bridge, which I haven't been in like 9 years. Now this spot, which is Cranbrook River, I haven't been ever since I was probably 12 years old, right? But yeah, I was just like, we want to go somewhere. And as you can see, most of these places that we go, where it's just us that's there. Because sometimes, you just want a nice place where you and your friend and you and your family them can get together. You don't really to want a crowd and so on and so forth. So, yeah. That's why I decided on this spot, and it was a really nice spot. No, there's a reason why it's called Amanda's 876 Adventures, because trust me, when you go somewhere with me, it's always an adventure. It's always a story that you're gonna tell. Now you see the water here, obviously it's not deep, but the current is strong, and to cross to the next side, mighty God. No, I just crossed and I made it look easy, but you see with me, me always let the river and them something there, because when I crossed, I had my drink in my hand and I was holding on to the rope with one hand. But see, when you see them river here and the current right there, so it looks like that you have to hold on with on the rope with the 2 hand, and we had one person at one end holding the rope, other person at the other end holding the rope, and trust me, as simple as you see that right there, so this current will wash you away if you're not careful. Right now, the river is not always this strong. I believe in this area they were experiencing some rainfall, which is why the current was so strong, because the river is not always that strong. This is a drone shot that I was doing. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that one of my friends almost get washed away. You get me? Yeah, like if you look on the video good, right, I say she almost get washed away, and then we even catch it in at the other angle. But needless to say, we all went. Everybody was safe. We did the wash away, and we do what we do at a river. Me, I'm gonna jump in. You get me? Yeah, people probably wonder what do you go to the river to do? Because not all Caribbean islands have river. And then, if you're living in a foreign country, probably never been. We go down by the river, we jump in, we dance, we play music. You get me? Yeah, we wash your ear, all of them something there.
You to them, you to them, you to them, you to them. You don't have a ring, girl, them for the camera. But my man and my man and my man and my man and my man, just stop that shit now. But my man and my man and my man and my man and my man, just show me your finger. But my man and
Yeah, and me being me, I love to kill two birds with one stone. So we're down there and, my ear did one wash. So you walk with something, you come at the river, you can wash your ear. And, it's so funny because this is just something that is just so common in Jamaica for people just go down by the river and just chill with family and friends. Some people bathe by the river, they wash them clothes down by the river. As you can see me, I wash my ear right now. Go down at the river, you dance, you chill, you drink rum. Of course, we're gonna play a game of Lodi, so that you're gonna see the clip there. Don't know, so me I always walk with the Lodi board, and this is an authentic Jamaican experience, and nothing beats quality time with friends and family. I always say that, and for me, sometimes some people have never experienced this. Some people have lived in Jamaica and have never been to a river, which always blows my mind because we have 120 rivers in Jamaica. The word Jamaica means land of wood and water. Wood because of all the greenery and the beautiful trees that we have, and water because we have 120 rivers. And you mean to tell me you've never had a river experience like this? You've never been to the river, you just dance, chill, play a little game, drink some music. Sometimes you can't walk go to the river with your body scrub and scrub down your body and them something. That fresh water, it is fresh water. Trust me when I say some of this water is cleaner than some water that come in pipe. You get me? But all of that to say, if you've never been and you want to come on one of my local trips, again, the flyer, this is it right here. Reached out to me, send me a DM. The WhatsApp number is there. The trip will be going to YS Falls as well as Pelican Bar. And that is the bar in the middle of the ocean. So if you've never been and you want to go, then hit me up. All right. And even if you can't come on the trip, you must still go to a river. You get me? Yeah, it's a must. But let's move over to a pivotal part of a river trip for me, the Ludi game. Yes, me now leave my Ludi board. Yeah. This is also another thing that I believe your Jamaican card can get revoked if you don't know how to do. How to play a proper game of Ludi. Some people call it Ludo. I call it Ludi. How can you be Jamaican and not know how to play a game of Ludi? But if you are one of those Jamaicans, I do have a vlog called How to Play Ludi. It's a pretty long vlog, but you definitely learn. So if you grew up around Jamaican and it's just like them always a play and you always wanted to know, yeah, you can just check it out. As you can see, this is me throwing with my left hand. I have all of the sixes. I throw double six more than Shense and Vibes Cartel right now. Yeah. And needless to say, I won the game because as a winner, I win. Yes, yes. Anywho, these are some of the pictures from the trip. Again, guys, follow me over on Instagram. Yeah, you can go over there and like up all of the picture them. Like, share, comment, comment below, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to see if I can reach 20K subs before the end of the year. So yeah, I need you guys' help with that. And moving right along to the next hidden gem spot. So normally when I do a trip, I always try to do 2 places in one day. Try to make the most of a day because again, right now, even my age of me there right now, it's just like you don't necessarily have the time all the while. So you have to make the most of the day. So after the river trip, we went to this cove. I call this Discover Cove because it is, as you can see, a cove and it's in Discover Bay, St. Anne's, Jamaica. Some people call it the Teardrop Cove because it's shaped like a teardrop. Fine. I've learned about this spot 5 years ago, a little bit over 5 years ago, and I've been going there every now and again ever since. I like to go there, sit down, just listen to the waves coming in, feel the breeze. It's just a nice place to sit, relax, unwind, and just do absolutely nothing, right? Now, you see these drone shots that, some of them is what I did, some of them I had from before. And I'm telling you, you see people always be like, Manda, you should get a drone. Manda, you should do. Manda gets tired at time and Manda can't manage. I do so much things because to be very honest, Manda just want to come and enjoy herself. See, this a glitch, itch. Yeah, Amanda do the shot here. I want to know, Amanda never check the battery on the drone and the drone they dropping at the trees. But we still get back to that. But this is Amanda jumping off. This is what Amanda wants to do. Amanda wants to come to these places, jump off into the water, jump off of some farmer cliff, swim around in the water, sit down, don't do nothing, look out, enjoy the breeze, enjoy the waves, talk, have a chat with friends and family and them something. That is what Amanda wants to do, and that is what Amanda always do. A good amount of the time, but also Amanda wants to get these footage to you so you guys can see how beautiful my island is. And sometimes in that process, mess occur. I might tell you, say, yo, the drone, the battery did that dead. I made that try bring it in and it never did a come in. And then it's like me just see the thing just drop. And I tell you, so we had a whole search party. So, big up my friend them every time. And a special shout out to Kayla. Yeah, the pilot of the group. Yeah, with our navigation skills. Yeah, because if it wasn't for you, my darling, if it wasn't for you, I doubt I'd be able to recover that drone. I'm not telling you, because the drone go down, and it's like we have to try get back the drone before the sun set, because at evening, anytime at 5:30, and think when sunset run us dark, this is when I found it. I was just like, yes. Look at everybody. Look at the thick bush out in there. Everybody was out. Yeah. Whew, stories for the grandchildren. People, the drone get me, but we find it back. Needless to say, after that, we packed it up. We packed up everything and we left. So early on when I was talking about Spanish Bridge, I mentioned that we did some ATV and I was gonna get back to it. So this is ATV. This is by Dirt Adventure. Again, this is my family. These are my cousins. Right? And they came down and they're from Canada, so they wanted to do a little ATV type of thing. And I say, yo, I was trying to think about where I was close to Spanish Bridge that we could do ATV, and this is the only place that came to mind. But there, while we were, as you could see in the beginning of the video, was I showing you guys where the road was bad. We saw that there was another ATV place called Blue Adventure. I think that's the name. So there's definitely one that's closer to Spanish Bridge than coming over here by Dirt Adventure. But this, they enjoyed it. So I'm highlighting them, shout out to Dirt Adventure. They did the little ATV thing, and afterwards we left. Again, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification. If you're new here, please hit that subscription button. Right? If you've been with me from the beginning, I thank you so very much. If you've made it this far in this vlog, I thank you as well. Right? Again, I have the group trip coming up March 29th, Saturday, March 29th. If you're interested, please reach out. We're going to YS Fall, which is in St. Elizabeth, as well as Pelican Bar, right? The cost. If you're coming from Montego Bay, the early bird is 10,000 JMD, right? If you're coming from Ocherius, the early bird is 15,000 JMD, right? If an early bird ends at March 10th, anytime after that, then it's 12,000 JMD. Coming from Montego Bay and from Ocherius, it's 18,000 JMD. Now, as I mentioned before, we're going to YS Falls and Pelican Bar, and it includes transportation, round trip transportation, as well as entry fee to both places. We will stop somewhere for you guys to get food. But again, guys, pack a little snack. Yeah, if you know if you make them little corned beef, bully beef sandwich and little cheese sandwich, or them always do back in the day and them something there. Yeah. Pack the little sandwich, them and them little something there. The tuna sandwich, all of them little things there. Yeah. Walk with a little juice, a little something. Yeah. Again, it's St. Elizabeth. It's one of the more rural parishes. So the food options, we kind of buy the food at Pelican Bar, but yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys at the next vlog. I'm out.